Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Let's have a look at the new extreme quest for Lobstar. And this is a water quest. Gimmicks are mostly gravity barriers and then a little bit of mines. So to talk about my team, first I'm using Chainbound Jack. He's the limited time character from last Halloween. He's a Pierce with flight and no gravity barrier. So he has a perfect set of abilities for the gimmicks here. He also has a strong bump combo, the lock-on Pierce Wave, which will go towards the enemy with the lowest hit points, and then hit everything in front of and behind it. Next I'm using Tengu Evolution. He is a wood character, bounce with flight and no gravity barrier. He also perfectly addresses the gimmicks and the elemental. He gets the elemental advantage. And most people choose the Ascension form because he has no gauge, but I prefer the Evolution form because he is a blast type, and so has a stronger bump combo. After that, I'm using Robin Hood Evolution, limited character from the Guardian series. He has a no gravity barrier, and Minesweeper also addresses the gimmicks. He has a strong bump combo, which shoots out, one or three shots at every character on the screen, and a kind of a one-hit KO strike shot, the wall-bound strike shot. And finally, I'm using Mammon, and he has flight and no gravity barrier. So yeah, everybody addresses both of the gimmicks. Mammon is slow, but he's really good for pinching in particular, and there are lots of chances to pinch on this mission, so he's a good choice. And actually, there are quite a few of wood bounce monsters with flight and no gravity barrier. I can think of Mustang and Tonpopo among them, but I do think that Mammon is my favorite. He has a strike shot that charges up very quickly, where he becomes a Pierce until he hits a wall. And so that makes pinch shots very easy for him. And his flare bump combo is a lot of fun, so I like using that. Okay, so finally we see some mines come out, and those are all thrown out by the mine robots. If we were playing with characters without flight or minesweeper, we'd probably want to get rid of the mine robots first. And there's that space where we are able to pinch in between the mine robot and the guy next to him, so that is an option. Okay. Alright, so here comes the boss. There are 3 boss stages, and actually on every boss stage there's a chance to pinch in between the wall and the boss, and then do lots and lots of damage. And then the thing about weak points is that when they do appear on a boss, it kind of acts as like a sticky spot. You can kind of get caught on the weak point, and then get stuck there, especially in between a wall and the weak point, and then do lots and lots of hits on a weak point. And you could potentially, just clear that stage outright. If you get it well enough, though, you could skip a stage entirely. Beat the current stage and the next stage. That is something, worth going for, because it would, really speed up your runs. I will not be trying it on this run, but I'll see what I can do with some other characters. But anyway, the boss, he has very strong short-range attacks. So for the most part, we want to stay away. Here's a short spread. He also has an explosion attack. But that kind of conflicts with, wanting to get close to the boss so that you can pinch in between him and the wall. Okay, and then, so the place to pinch in the first stage is between the top wall and then the weak point. Here the place to pinch is in between one of the elephant guys, one of the gas masks, and the weak point when that appears. And there too, we can, just pass the stage in one turn. Oh, let's have a look at a Robin Hood here. Alright, so there we pinched in between the elephant and the weak point, and so we took away pretty much all of the boss's life on this stage. And so yeah, if you can successfully do that with a bounce character, you can really speed up the run for this character, for this mission. And if you were interested in making the max luck of Lobstar, that would be a big help. I said this in my series review for the culinary champs, but I think Blue Lobster is not that useful. If you had no other water, bounce, no gravity barrier character, maybe. Alright, there's that short-range explosion attack. Here I have Mammon Strike Shot charged up again, but we'll just go for some bump combos instead. And again, I'm just trying to keep my guys away so they don't get hit by the short-range attack. Okay, so here I see the weak point right near the top wall. So with the Tengu here, we'll go for the pinch shot. Kind of get stuck on that weak point, and then take down the boss. So yeah, I managed to get 2 pinch shots in this run, and that made the run very quick. I think it's around 6 minutes, so yeah, if you can do that, that could be very helpful. Alrighty, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.